Commander Cody,
Here
the time has come. Execute Order 66.
Brian. Hi, guys.
If you know, you know.
Happy Sunday. Welcome in, everybody. We are so glad that you're here. 24 are starting us off strong. Can you guys hear me?
Because we had some technical difficulties.
Thank you, Mrs. Reed. Miss Shana says, I can hear you loud and clear.
Mr. Fields. Yay.
Hold on a minute. We're going to say some hellos. I know we have a lot to talk about tonight. We could not go live. Dad is working tonight.
Wait,
Can you please?
that's I saw him.
Yes.
It said
Well,
thank you, Mr. Fields.
Yeah, that's because
Brian
we're logged in here. Brian's logged in as Daddy.
No,
Fun, though.
but it said hi from work.
I know.
Mr. Warden.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, here we go. Hold on.
The first person to correct. Can we do a first person to correct response?
No. I need you to for 1 minute because I know Brian's super excited. He wants to jump right in. But what I want to do is just chuckle with everybody. Everybody's saying you can hear us. The sound is okay. The audio is okay. Ha! We did it. Dad set it up earlier for us, but we still were able to log in. All right. So let's go on up to the beginning of the chat. Happy Sunday, as we said, guys. Boys, quick question. What are we talking about tonight?
I don't know.
We talked about it earlier.
No.
Can it just be dad jokes in Star Wars, please?
Guys, we just got home from 2 cruises. We cruised in July twice this year, and a family reunion. So we've been all over. We've been away more of July than we were home. So August now feels nice and glad it's here. But where was our first cruise, guys? Oh my goodness, look at that.
Coach bump. Coach bump.
Put towards
You're
Kevin's
so
next penny session.
amazing.
Kev does look a little pale there. We did get a little bit more sun out in California. So we started, thank you very much. We started our journey off with our group cruise with Sharon at Sea Travel. And we're on the Carnival Sunrise out of Miami. We had fun with that. Then we came home for a couple days. Brian's getting some kick counts. We came home for a couple of days before we headed out to California, up to Big Bear. What do you guys think of that?
That's cool.
Yeah?
Yeah, I liked it.
You liked it?
I'm still thrown off from the time changes.
Yes.
Yeah.
We had a big
Let's see.
time change.
It feels like 6 to me, but somehow I'm still
See, now
tired.
I pretty much adjusted back.
Yeah, I've
But
adjusted back.
It was tough. We've only been home.
Other than this morning, I think.
Yeah, today is Sunday. We got home Friday at like midnight. So yesterday was the first full day we were home, and we were all really jet lagged. And today was a little tough too. Dad had to head out to work. But Big Bear is awesome. If you've been to Big Bear and you're in the chat, let us know. Let us know what you thought of it. It reminded me, since it was the first time I was there, a lot of like the Adirondacks, like Placid, and kind of like got a similar feel. But you also get the strong California vibe with it. What did you guys think of California?
Cool.
Yeah.
Want to go again. I love Big Bear. In fact, they had when we were walking, they had a poster. I opened my Star Wars thing tonight. Episode 3, executing Order 66, the order to kill all the Jedi. Yes, I am a Star Wars nerd. But but they had a
rightfully
poster.
so. It was you were kind of born into it, weren't you?
I was born on May 4th.
Okay.
But either way, they had a poster, right? And it was the funniest poster I've ever seen. It was a Big Bear version of Star Wars, where like there's like a moose as Darth Vader, and like all different forest animals.
And what did it say?
It was like, Big Bear, may the forest be with you.
May the forest be with you. And as a matter of fact, your cousin actually got that shirt too. So Big Bear was awesome. We loved it. You know what? I have to be, Dad's usually scrolling this one, and I'm trying to follow both of them. Sorry, guys. I will catch up with the chat, I think. Maybe. But then we headed down to LA right? And we went to Manhattan Beach. If anybody caught our live last week, we did go live from Manhattan Beach, from the Kettle. We met up with, I know they're in the chat. I saw them. Who do we meet up with, guys?
The Fields.
The Fields, Mr. and Mrs. Fields, Daniel and Nancy. So we got to see them. That was really awesome, guys. We had so much fun with you. I started to go back and watch live, and I only got like the first few minutes because we were just busy doing so much stuff. And I still haven't gone back to watch the whole thing. I have to, because I'm hoping that like the audio was okay and things were good. But we had the food was really good there. The atmosphere was amazing, and the company was the best. So thanks so much, guys. Love meeting up with everybody as we travel around the country, whether we're cruising or not. So now let's go up to the top. I'm gonna scroll, guys. We have Mary Ellen Dillon's here. Hello, she was here nice and early. She's our early bird winner of the day. She was here at 2:40 to say hello, and she'd be back. So we miss her. I hope you're doing well. Kathy Curry, she's here. We got Julie from Howie Cruise. Who's she?
I don't know. Well, I think she has a son who's really tired and wants to go to bed.
Oh, okay. Good night.
Night.
Don't leave me hanging. Ah,
Night.
we haven't even gotten to the good stuff. All right, Kevin,
It's sleepy time. Very sleepy time.
We got talking about back-to-backs. I know
It's
Kathy
sleepy
Curry's gonna have an
time.
amazing time. It's gonna be
It's
so
sleepy
cool. All right, what else we
time.
got here?
Time to go to
Mom's
the
in the house.
party.
Hi, Mom. Thank you for joining in. Laura, you're here again today. Thank you. Miss Shayna and Mark are here. Hi, guys. Hope you're doing good. Thank you for welcoming us back. And who's that?
Coach Bum.
Coach Bum. He's here. Hello, Mr. Larry. Kevin worked really, really hard, by the way.
If you can still hear me,
I think so. I don't know what he's doing.
reply in
hey,
the chat with
this is what happens when you go
Brian
live with the
Jr. is
kids.
better than Brian Sr.
You're up for the challenge, right?
Doesn't he have the microphone?
Oh, yeah, Brian, just so you know, anything you say or do, they can hear you. You're wearing your mic.
That was hilarious.
Move.
Okay. Okay, I'm being told to move now.
Oh, boy. Okay. Let's see here. Can't write this stuff. Mary Ellen says she wishes she could have made it to Alaska this year. Mary Ellen, we've been talking a lot about Alaska, and we've been talking to other people a lot about Alaska. I can't wait to do that.
Oh wait,
Mrs. Amos, Miss Julie, we were over in your stomping grounds. I'm still curious, guys. Did you have a favorite thing about California?
Not really, but I do have something to say.
Yeah.
So, we got 3,000 subscribers at the airport because me and Caitlin were like just kept like walking around asking people to subscribe. So we got 3,000, and we were like 3 or 4 away. So and then we ended up getting a few extra.
Yeah, we hit a milestone. It was in the airport on the way home from California. We were a few away. And Katie and Kev, they marketed it at their best and said, hey, you went up to people who were wearing cruise shirts or people who looked like maybe they were cruising with kids and things like that and said, we have a YouTube channel. So maybe we have a few new of them subscribers there who've joined us in the chat tonight. If so, please say hello. We'd love to say hi to you. And thank you for being so kind to the kids. Matt and Tiff are here. Hey, guys. I know a lot of people heard from me today, yesterday. Not Matt and Tiff, but
This is Mary Ellen Dillon. I just said Dillon.
Dylan.
Okay,
Sorry, Mrs. Mary Ellen Dillon is booked on Alaska.
I was just you went upstairs. I was just talking about that. Amazing, right?
That's awesome, yeah.
Yes. So anyway, a lot of people heard from me and Brian the last couple of days because final payment for our MSC Meraviglia cruise in November is tomorrow. So if you're going with us, just about everybody, I think we got everybody tied up with a nice shiny bow. And yeah, that's all taken care of. So we're going to have a lot of fun planning different things to do there. You guys are gonna have to help me because we've been talking about
Oh,
that.
hold up.
I'm not quite sure if that's our next cruise or not, but we're not going to talk about that tonight. We're not going to talk about it because Bri is not here with us. I might have to leave you guys hanging a little bit because there may be something else in the works before then. Can't.
Hey, Mom.
Yeah. Hey, Will G. Good evening. How are you?
Hi, Mrs. Reed. I don't know if you said hi to her already.
Yeah.
I said hi to like everyone.
I'm working on it. I'm trying to go through the chat because I want to get.
Fields says hi to Kev.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
Hi, Mrs.
Hi,
Hi,
Nancy.
Mrs. Curry.
Daniel.
Hello, Venture
All right,
Cast.
all
I don't
right.
think I've.
Oh my
I
goodness.
don't know if I met you guys.
I was really far behind.
Oh.
Let's see. What's Shayna have to say here? Your shirt is pink and Kev is orange, or really bright pink and darker orange. I'm curious if my computer is accurate or TV. Yes, it is. We wore bright colors today. I was making
Except
up.
for Brian.
Well,
Because-
Bri put on the.
Commander Cody, the time has come.
I'm making up for my lack of 80s clothes on the last cruise we were on. I didn't pack my 80s gear. So
I
here
only
I'll
have 183.
Surprise that joke.
Yep.
Da, 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 da. Brian's that joke time.
well, hold on. Let me finish what I'm talking about. Then you can talk your dad jokes. Yeah, so I didn't dress up in my 80s night. I mean, if I was really going all out, I might have on my wristbands and I might have on my big hoops and I might have on, my, I don't know, my stirrup leggings and things of that sort, my high tops, but my leg warmers. But anyway, I'm making up for it. So I am wearing my bright colors, my neons, and Kevy is wearing his Jersey Boys shirt. What's it say?
It says the story of how we cruise with friends.
Yeah,
The story
you
of
guys, you and your cousins and your brother wore that on one of them. So anyway, do not adjust your television or your TV or your computers or phones.
It does.
So missing LA. All right, so Brian, what dad joke do you have for us?
So there's this guy. This huge buff guy. Oh wait, Kev, this one or the duck one?
This one.
So there's this huge guy, and he goes and he walks into a gym, right? And he's like the strongest guy in the gym. Everyone is scared of him. His pinky is stronger than most people's forearms. So he walks in, right? And he goes and he does his sets. And one of the things he always does is he rides his bike in. So when he's done with his sets, he usually does a lot of upper body. Today happened to be arm day, so he was doing bench press. And he went outside and his bike wasn't there. So he comes back and he storms back in and he goes, "Who took my bike?" Now no one in there stole his bike. And everyone's terrified because no one knew if someone actually stole the bike or not. And the guy goes, "I'm going to do 3 sets. And if my bike isn't returned by the time I'm done with those 3 sets, I'm going to have to do what I did back in Russia." So now everyone is running around, making sure, seeing who has his bike, who had the audacity to steal it. And the guy goes, "I'm done with my second set. One more set, then I'm going to have to do what I did back in Russia." I noticed this young kid who just started coming to the gym.
Is this a dad joke or like
Hold up!
an old man, really old great grandpa joke that takes 4 hours? Where are we going with
It's
this?
almost
Wait,
done.
okay,
All right.
I have one after this.
It's Brian's.
Guys, we haven't even talked about cruising yet.
Okay,
And
go,
we're-
go,
Mom,
go,
you're
go, go.
interrupting me.
Okay,
Apologize.
okay.
So either way, this little kid who just started coming to the gym a couple weeks ago heads up to the man before he starts his next set and says, "Sir, what exactly did you do back in Russia?" And the man goes, "Well, I had to walk home."
So Daniel Fields points out that he caught the reference here on the shirt. We did use the Hershey font there, and Jersey boys to Hershey boys. And Hershey Park and Hershey, Pennsylvania is not too far from where we live. So fun stuff.
I have one. Can I have a dad joke,
Yeah.
please?
Well, just in a minute. We got to give it a little bit of a break. And Julie, I know, you know what? Our plan was we had family and we had plans to go a different path and go up. And the boys are a little disappointed because we did plan to go to Hollywood. And because the timing did not work out the right way with when we left up to Big Bear and getting down and around and checking into the hotel. And we were worried really about traffic. So we didn't make it there. You know what? Hi, Mike from VentureCast. We just missed you because Ovation was following us. We actually met some people in the airport that had Ovation shirts on that we were talking to. Those were some of our new subscribers. So,
Hey, Mom.
Yeah.
I might honestly might have to leave you towards the end of the live.
Okay. All right. If you get tired, it's no problem. Kev, if you're here, you can jump in. And if not, I can hold down the fort. I can take the helm. I can handle this. And I think that people will believe me.
Oh. Did you know that the male and female pay gap doesn't exist?
What doesn't exist?
The male and female pay gap. Because a lot of people say that, you know what, this joke is not going to be appropriate. And if I say this, we're...
Okay, yeah. I think that we should...
Yeah.
Thank you, Nancy. She loves the colors and the 80s vibe. All right, let's go, guys. We gotta catch up. So start telling me, let's talk about. First of all, one of the things we wanted to talk about was East Coast versus West Coast sailings. This is the first time that we've ever taken a cruise out of the West Coast, although we've taken many out of the East Coast. What did you guys think?
It was different. Way different. But it was really just like the cruise. We didn't get off in any of the ports. So it was really just like I saw the Pacific Ocean. The Pacific Ocean was different. That's what was different.
You wanted to get out the most.
The ocean was different.
We had plans to get off at each of the ports. Let me rephrase. We had plans to get off the ship with no plans. We said, oh, we'll get out, we'll walk around, we'll experience. But we didn't because we were enjoying the ship so much. I got to tell you guys, I might have a new favorite ship. I mean, we've been on a lot of ships, and I loved Navigator for so many reasons. Did you guys like Navigator?
I liked it, but I'd still rather Icon.
Oh, well, yes, very, very different ships. So let's talk about that. We were on the Carnival Sunrise out of Miami, and then Navigator of the Seas out of the East Coast. Both hold both older ships, both smaller ships, both kind of midweek shorter cruises, both like 5 days. So very, very comparable, except one was East Coast, one was West Coast, one was Carnival, and one was Royal. So I have a favorite between the two. Y'all might just have to guess what it is. I don't know. Did you guys have a favorite? What was your favorite thing on Carnival, and what was your favorite on the Sunrise, and what was your favorite thing on the Navigator?
Navigator was my favorite thing was
Bri, do you have a favorite thing about Navigator?
Navigator, Flow Rider. Speaking of which,
Flow
I did
Rider.
do some stand-up surfing this time.
Yeah, you got your
I got
stand-up
the
band.
band.
So if you don't
It's not on my
know,
wrist anymore.
you have to like earn your stand-up band. You have to prove to them that you're safe on Flow Rider. Flow Rider is the surfing simulator.
Which you get with the white band, you get 2 tries.
Yeah.
So like you go up once, and you can do it like however many times they let you do it.
Mhm.
Then you get off, and then they let you do it one more time.
Yeah.
I think that's how it works. I might be wrong.
And then, so you got to stand up for the first time on the Flow Rider. You guys love the Flow Rider.
okay.
Things that the Sunrise had I'll come right back, and I want to jump into Mike's comment too. But they have the ropes course on the Sunrise, but they have the Flow Rider and the rock climbing on Royal. They also have ice skating. We didn't ice skate this time, but we love the ice rink, and I thought the ice show was really good. Did you guys like the ice show?
Yeah. Okay, but I think I figured out my favorite thing for Navigator.
Okay, favorite thing for Navigator from Kev.
So I was there, and the guy and I go up onto my knees, and he's like, "Put your arms out like this." So I put my arms out like this. He tells me to put them above my head, so I put them above my head. Then he tells me to put them out in front of me. Then he tells me to do this, then this, and then I'm like, "Oh!" And then I put my arms down and I go. And I started doing the Macarena on the flow rider. And it was just like, I was literally just like, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. I was just like, trying not to fall. And I was like, I'm gonna fall.
You guys did great. Okay, so Kev's favorite thing on Navigator was flow rider. We'll come right back to it because I want to Macarena flow rider. But I want to jump into Mike's comment. He said, "Did they make an announcement on the Navigator about the tsunami? They announced it on the Ovation. Just curious. I don't remember hearing.
No.
Well, I don't remember hearing a specific announcement from the ship, from the captain, or from any of the crew. I heard two things. One, of course, Grandma.
Yeah, Grandma.
Mom's in the chat. She reached out right away and was like, "Oh my goodness, did you hear what happened? Can you and everybody's asking us, can you feel anything? Do you know? Can you notice any difference? No. We noticed absolutely nothing. It was very, very smooth sailing.
Yeah.
But the only other thing that I did notice is we were on our balcony and on Navigator, and below our balcony was another part, like a couple decks down, was another part of the deck, and I heard crew down there, and I heard their walkie-talkies. This was when we were in port, I believe, I don't remember if it was Catalina. Yes, it was at Catalina because there was a tender day.
Yeah.
So the crew were out on the deck helping the tenders, and I heard the word tsunami after we already knew about it on their walkie-talkies. And I remember thinking, then from that point on, my ear kind of stretched out. I was like, what are they saying about it? What are they saying about it? But no other details. Fortunately, everything. We saw some other things on Facebook, threads, and heard other people talking about things.
Can I say one thing?
Yeah.
People are saying that in Hawaii, the waves got 6 feet higher than the average was 6 feet higher than normal.
Yeah, I cannot confirm this, but I
heard that.
I did. Well, no, not that. But I did hear that the Pride of America NCL ship out in Hawaii did have to leave port early, and there may have still even been people, like passengers, on the islands just as precaution, but it was kind of unexpected that they had to leave early. I don't know. I'll have to fact check that for you guys. But
did they go back for the passengers on the island?
Well, I'm sure they figured out something, but I don't know. I'll fact check. And post it. Let's see what else. So that was your favorite thing on Navigator. Bri, what was your favorite thing on Navigator?
Flying stand-up surfing.
Stand-up surfing. Okay. So flow rider all around.
I need to go like stand up and grab like a glass of something.
Okay. Just give me this because hot mic.
Aww.
You can come back for it, but until you have.
That's why I went upstairs and started jokingly speaking in the mic. I knew I had my mic on, guys.
It's not going on.
Okay. You can just hold it. You can hold it right here. Here, have a seat.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So, Kev,
I guess I've become Ryan Trahan now.
What was your favorite thing? There you go.
Yeah, I've become Ryan Trahan.
What was your favorite thing about the Navigator? I'm sorry. The
Carnival Sunrise? Yeah, Sunrise. I think I would have to say the ropes course because one, it's the ropes course. It's just fun.
So,
it's the ropes course. And also the people at the ropes course gave us free cookies.
Free cookies. You guys see Brian in the background there. He's making his tea, his lemon tea tonight.
Please don't spill it on Dad's new laptop.
No, he's not going to.
Right.
The ropes course, the sports crew. This
because
was amazing with you guys.
We were like up there so much, and they were like, "Oh, you guys have been such good friends to us." They were like, "What's your room? Cabin? What's your cabin? We're gonna send you something." And then we come back from the pool one day, and there's just like a plate outside our door, and there was like a bunch of cookies on the plate.
Yeah, they delivered cookies to you and to Katie with a handwritten note. And the handwritten note said,
"I'll be right back. I'm gonna see if I can find it."
Well, you know what, Kev? I held it up last time, and I think I moved it. If you can find it right there, but come on back. It's okay.
I don't think it is right here, but
Yeah, I moved it. So
Yeah, it's not new.
anyway, I showed it last week. And it's also on our
Yeah.
our
It
community page.
was here. Yeah.
So how about they were phenomenal. It was really a nice surprise to get a handwritten
Yeah.
note from them. What was did you have a least favorite thing about either ship? Carnival? Sunrise? Top shelf where the glasses are. Yeah. He's looking for honey for his tea. All right. So did you have a least favorite thing?
Okay, for Navigator, one thing that wasn't the best was they reused the same exact golf course on every single ship except for Icon class. Like every single ship for Royal Caribbean has the same exact golf course. Like it's the
And
same
you guys
exact
love
thing.
your mini golf. So
But that's the
so
only.
you're tired of it.
Yeah, I'm tired of that same exact course. And the problem with Icon was I kind of hit the ball a little too hard and it went off the side of the ship, we think. So don't tell anyone that happened. I did not say it.
What happened?
That I hit the golf ball I hit the glow in the dark golf ball over the side of the ship by accident.
By accident. The key there is by accident. You didn't purposefully take up.
Yeah, no.
Although-
So what happened was I was on the one hole that was facing towards the boardwalk, and I hit it too hard, and it was like one of those parts where it's like you hit it at it, and then it's like on the it's like slanted so that it goes up and around and then back towards the hole. I hit it too hard, and it went up the ramp and then just kept going.
Yeah.
And then
bounced off.
yeah,
And then straight off the ship.
and then we sprinted down there, and the people down there said that it hit the roof of the buffet down there. It hit the top part of that, bounced onto the deck, bounced probably another 6 feet. Then it just kept rolling towards the side of the ship, and it was just a green glowing thing just going towards the side of the ship, and then they said that they saw it go towards the side of the ship, so we looked where they said it was, and well, it wasn't there. So we're guessing it
It might have
fell.
went over.
Yeah.
So anyway, fun fact: when I was younger, some of my very first cruises, which were on the Carnival Ecstasy, Carnival Triumph, which is the Carnival Sunrise, you were allowed, like it was a thing, like you could drive golf balls off the back of the ship. I mean, it was like part of the ship. Like you didn't just go do it on your own. You did it as a ship. And they also, I still remember there being skeet shooting off the back of the ship.
What I think they should do.
That's how I just aged myself quite a bit. By the way, guys, it's water tonight. I know I have my red
Solo cup.
but it is just water. So least favorite thing is that Royal's not changing up their golf courses, but Icon class is their newest class of ships. We got Star coming out this month. That's happening. And then
This month.
Yep. And then Legend. Oh, you know what? Can you guys still hear us? Hold on a second. You know what? I think I might have. Well, hold on.
Mic test.
Let me know in the chat. Give me a thumbs up or say a hello or whatever you can do. Let me know if you can still hear us.
Test.
No.
Give me
It's,
the mic.
no. My mic's turned off, and I know why, because I messed up the charging on them. So can you still hear us?
If you can still
Hi there,
hear
Nautical
us,
Nurse
say
Nancy.
in the night.
We hear you fine.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. The mics are done. They're off. They're out. I'm just plugging them in so they charge up. Hold on a second. There we go. Did I take mine off?
No,
Yours?
no, it's right there.
Oh, all right. Doesn't matter. It can stay there. It's off. Did you have a least favorite thing about either ship, Brian?
Same thing as Kev. I wish Royal would. I think the next ships to go in to get dry docked and revamped should have their golf courses changed up.
Okay.
Like even just like
That would be a good thing for
Couple
the
new holes.
amplification. Change up.
yeah,
change up the
exactly.
holes.
Like it's just a couple new holes. Like you could keep some of the same holes, but like
Yeah.
having like a few unique holes on each ship would make it a lot better
I agree. I think
and a
that
lot more fun because then it's a challenge.
they name, I'm sure it's a cost thing for them, but they name each of the golf courses a different name, but they have the same stuff.
Yeah, it's all like Navigator Dunes, Oasis Dunes,
Well,
Harmony
it's just
Dunes.
dunes.
Fun fact, guys. Another fun fact. You have your dad jokes. I got my fun facts. Happy Gilmore 2 is out. You guys watched it.
It's the best.
You guys liked it. Don't spoil it for me because I came in late and didn't want it spoiled because I want to watch it. So I have not seen it yet. So no spoilers out
Has
there.
anyone
It's on
watched it yet?
Netflix. If you haven't seen it yet,
It is
watch
on Netflix.
now.
However, it was a part of the movie, at least a good portion of the movie, was filmed right near our house. And
Actually,
What? You didn't recognize the mini golf course? Because that's what I was going to say. The mini golf course, I should be talking this way now, not this way.
actually, now that I think about it, it does look exactly like the one by our house.
Yeah, you've been there with Papa and driven balls.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah,
So,
and I hit one 75 yards.
There you go.
However they measure it, I hit one to the
So, yeah.
75 mark.
Adam Sandler was hopping around this area and he was at spotted at a number of places. People were talking about where they saw him. So hi there, Nancy. Thanks for joining in. So I liked, you were crazy. I liked both cruises.
Hey, one more.
And I think they
Hey,
were
Mom, what
both
about my favorite part of
very,
Sunrise?
very different.
What
What
about
They
was
were
your
both very
favorite
different.
part of Sunrise,
Team
Brian?
Club?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Team Club? Okay,
Brian
so I'm
has
actually gonna
reached-
do a quick.
A point where he loves Teen Club. Not
No.
on every ship.
No,
Only if they do it right.
you see, the way to do a team club right is what Carnival did. Basically, what they did is when you went there,
He's got jokes. Nope, it really is the one by our house because we knew when they were filming. Although it's funny. I like it.
Wait,
What?
The dad joke I had. It was
Oh,
it's
okay.
like 5 seconds.
hey,
okay?
hey,
All right.
hey,
No,
hey,
it's 5
hey,
seconds,
hey,
okay.
hey. I got to see my favorite part of Sunrise. Shut the
okay.
Come right back.
A guy walks into a gym. Jim says, "Hey, watch out, buddy."
That's my dad's joke.
Yeah, I stole it. I'll take
Yo,
that.
little. Well, you just admitted that to an audience of
26.
26. So
26.
congratulations.
No, it's
Oh,
30.
Mary Ellen,
30. 30.
No yelling, no yelling. Very cool, Mary Ellen. So it's the Channel 3 is up by you. They must have just been up on the East Coast here. Cooler weather, yes. We were away when there was like the heat wave over here. My mom called and said, "Oh my gosh, it is so hot."
It was like it hit like 105.
So Brian, what were you telling us about Sunrise?
So I like the team club, and the way they did it was big, and they had some things where they would close it sometimes, but the way they did it was really, really nice because they had a foosball table in there. They had some stuff in there. They had and they did trivia and stuff. But every time I went there, I liked it because mainly it was kind of like my escape from Kevin and KK. And I would just go there, and I ended up grinding out a player in MLB The Show 25, which they did not have on Royal.
Once I'm 13, that won't be 12 actually. 12.
Oh,
Once I'm 12.
And they actually had all the latest games. Everything was new. But Royal, they didn't bother updating it. Yet again, it's an older ship. Older ship.
Listen, I am not comfortable having this tea here. So if you're gonna sip it, you have to stand where Kev is. Or it can't be on the table. Sorry, guys. Lots of electronics here. Lots.
Brian, do you want me to just sit down? You can stand up.
My last fun fact is about a year ago or something.
Something's wrong with that.
Okay. Well, my brand new computer, brand new, was less than a week old, and I spilled all over it. And yeah, so I'm a little sensitive to that stuff.
Yeah.
Shayna wants to know, did Katie make it home from California?
She's upstairs.
Hi, off screen to her. She was on and off whether or not she was going to come in, but she is upstairs. She is hanging out, watching TV, and said that she was going to pass on this one, but she had a great time.
I might go up soon.
I don't know exactly what her ice cream count was at. So anything else you want to say about your cruises? East Coast, West Coast, all this trip away.
Well,
I did like well actually so I just literally for 5 seconds looked at a pair of sunglasses and then Mom was just like, you should get them. Do you want them? Do you want them? You can get them. And I literally looked at them for like literally like 5 seconds. It was
sometimes
like,
sometimes a mom can tell when you really like something. So yeah, that was cool. I am pooped, that's for sure, after all that travel. So what are we looking forward to with the memorabilia? That is I am not fancy like
Well-
Bri. I can't pull up the other things to show you on the screen. But
it's hard on.
okay.
I'll just lay upstairs, honestly.
All right. You looking forward to anything on you want to say goodnight to everybody and head on up? And then I'll wrap up.
I don't want to leave you. I want to stay here.
Don't worry, Brian. It's fine. It's fine.
I love my
Brian,
kids.
I'll take your
It's
spot. I'll
fine,
take
and
your
I
spot.
don't want to.
They always have me.
I can take
I
your
want to make
spot,
sure that
Brian.
you don't get overwhelmed by the chat
Brian, don't
They
worry.
always have my
I'm
back.
right here because Captain Rex, the
hey.
time has come. Execute order
Hey,
66.
did you guys know that humans eat more bananas than monkeys?
It's because humans don't eat monkeys.
I got jokes too. I
have another one. I have another one that's gonna be all
Humans.
of yours.
Hey Kev, how do you keep an idiot in suspense?
I don't know. How dare you, idiot? I know this one. I'm not stupid.
Do you guys know how you keep an idiot in suspense?
You're doing it right now, idiot.
Ay.
You're doing it
Okay.
right now.
Okay.
Well, hang on, Mom. I have another dad joke.
One more dad joke, then I think we're done with the jokes.
Wait. Okay, no, this one's bad. This one's good.
You can do it, but mine takes 5 seconds. And it's
Yeah, and
literally the
mine-
funniest.
Do not care.
Uh,
Fine.
Alright.
Go real quick, and then I'll do mine.
okay. 3 men walk into a bar. The 4th one ducks.
I love that one. That was my
That
favorite.
was the best.
Okay, ready? So 3 men get into a car crash and die.
Don't worry.
They
don't worry.
They go and they rise up and they meet Saint Peter. If you don't, I don't know what your
Right.
guys'
All
religion
right.
is.
You need to make this very
Anyway,
quick.
they
We're
meet
not doing
Saint.
it.
They
Okay.
meet Saint Peter, right? And Saint Peter says, "Heaven is currently full. We do not have enough room. You guys we do not have enough room. Well, God is working out this situation. You guys need to prove that you're worthy to make it into heaven. Our only rule here is that you may not step on a rubber duck." And the guys look around, and there's millions upon millions of rubber ducks everywhere. It's possible to step around them.
Feels like Happy Island with all those hermit crabs. Keep
This
going.
is my life.
Time make time.
Funny.
Either way, Kev.
All right, guys, come on. We got
I'm sorry. Either way, the first man, who's very, very cocky, says, "This is gonna be easy," and he turns around. He tries to take a step. He steps on a rubber duck, and Saint Peter comes back. This time, with the ugliest woman he has ever seen in his entire life.
Is this an appropriate joke for?
No, don't worry.
Okay.
Don't worry. And he says, "As your punishment for stepping on a rubber duck, you now must be chained to this ugly woman for the rest of eternity." The second man tries his best, but only manages to reach a couple of days before he steps on a rubber duck. Saint Peter teleports back with another extremely ugly woman and says, "As your punishment, you will now be strapped to this woman for eternity." The third man, not wanting the same fate as his other 2 friends,
right.
makes sure he does not step on a rubber duck. 3 months in, he gets strapped to the most beautiful woman he's ever seen in his entire life. And he goes, "Wow, what did I do to deserve this?" The woman goes, "I don't know what you did, but I stepped on a rubber duck."
All right. Enough with the dad jokes. Enough with the funny
no more.
jokes. No more jokes.
Serious.
Especially stories. Can we have a couple more questions, guys? And
You know,
Dad,
I think I
no.
might.
Dad, where are you? Yeah. Seriously, you can head up. If you're tired, go.
Yeah.
All right. Let me answer.
I
some
might
questions.
just lay in bed for a little bit because
All
honestly,
right.
the live is gonna just.
I feel like I need the hook. You guys remember the hook? If they knew the Muppets, they'd understand for sure. All right, so let's see here. All right, Brian, go. Oh my goodness.
Get out of here,
Guys, this is what it is like when we cruise with these kids too. You know, there's always bickering. There's always some fighting. It's always mom and dad, you know, trying to keep them in line. No, I'm not kidding. Seriously. Okay, done.
Mom. Take Mrs. Reed's advice.
Yeah.
Deep breaths.
do a lot of deep breathing. Katie's definitely not a screen hog. Not even the least, but she's definitely getting more comfortable in her skin. So, did we have any drinks in the bamboo room? That was my favorite sauce Navigator. I loved the bamboo room. Beautiful. Really does remind me of the tiki lounge.
Yeah, I didn't see you go in there.
I did. I went in a couple times, but that's what I was gonna say. I really wish I could have spent more time there. I really liked it. And it was wonderful, but we were having such a good time. We had family on the ship with us. So that was the other thing. We were on the group cruise with so many amazing friends and Sharon at Sea Travel and Howie Cruise on the Carnival Sunrise. And we had an amazing group. And then when we went out on Navigator, we were with family that we hardly get to see. You guys get to meet cousins that you've never even met before.
Yeah, and I met
who are your age.
I met someone that was actually as tan as me. Not darker than me, not lighter than me. Actually, the same amount.
Hear that, Larry? Hear that, Larry? He's competing with some other cousins for a best tan. But anyway, so we did things like how we cruise, right? We cruise a little bit differently on every ship and with different people. When we're solo as a family, we cruise a little bit differently. Then when it's just mom and dad, we definitely cruise differently. Then when we're just a family, we cruise differently. Then when we're with other people, we cruise differently.
Like
so, kind of different. So I would have loved to spend some more time in the bamboo room, but loved that I got to see it and thought it was a really cool vibe. East versus West, how was the boarding and the MDR seating process and how did they differ? Well, let me tell you this. This is one of the first times our dining was absolutely perfect in every way. And that was that was West Coast Navigator. A lot of things went really, really smooth on Navigator. We just got the chill West Coast California vibe on the ship. So like Mary Ellen, I know that you said that you were on it, I think out of Fort Lauderdale. I wonder, is the vibe like that always Navigator? Is that just like the vibe of the ship? Or is that because it was a West Coast cruise with maybe just a different way of just kind of a little bit more mellow or chill, like very cool. But the dining, the boarding was super easy in LA, right? Long Beach, super easy. The World Cruise, trade port, and I'm pulling words now because, but super easy. Miami is always chaos to me. Miami is one of my I love the decor of the ports and stuff.
We saw a Rolls Royce at the hotel.
Oh, that was in we stayed at the Embassy Suites near LAX.
It was a Rolls Royce.
You guys loved the cars.
It came up right next to us, and it was just a Rolls Royce.
Yeah, you guys liked that.
Rolls Royce.
Right, Brad posted a picture of it already because he liked it. Mrs. Reed wants to know, Kev, I'm going to ask you, did the Pacific look and feel different than the Atlantic and the Caribbean?
Yeah, totally. No, it was exactly the same. Other than the ports, it was exactly the same.
Really?
I feel like it was almost exactly the same.
I'm surprised.
Other than ports, it was exactly
I'm
the
surprised
same.
you said that because
Other
one of the
than
first
ports,
things that mom and dad talked about.
On the cruises, it felt the same.
Well, on the cruise.
Yeah, on the cruise, it felt the same.
That's all right. You didn't give the wrong answer. You gave the right answer. But one of the first things mom and dad talked about as we looked out over the Pacific Ocean and down the Pacific coast.
Well, this is your second one, right?
I just think that the Pacific always is way different than the Atlantic. It's stunning. It's gorgeous. It's big. It's vast. I feel like you can see out further. The piers are so beautiful. The beaches are so beautiful. The waves are so beautiful. The sunsets.
Yeah,
because the sun sets over the ocean now.
Yeah.
East Coast, the sun rises over the ocean. Rises in the
Yeah.
east, sets in the west.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I think that yes, it does look very different. And to
It-
me, it's different, so it's more beautiful. And I
like-
think the eye is in the beholder because
it feels the same, but it looks a little.
yeah, whatever
It
you're
looks
used to,
different, but
you tend to.
feels exactly the same.
Yeah.
It's just a cruise floating in the ocean.
Oh,
There's
I got.
nothing different than a cruise just
Sorry,
floating in the ocean.
I'm losing my spot here. Where was I? Hello there, Sharon at Sea Travel. I see your name mentioned in here. I lost my spot. Thank you. Daniel, I really appreciate your comment. Concentrate. I pulled that up on the screen real quick. Deep mountain breaths. Yes, deep mountain breaths. I do. Oh my goodness. Okay, the next
I saw
time.
that earlier, and I was like, should I mention?
Yeah,
it?
you can totally mention it. The next time the kids are on, or maybe instead of kick counts, I start giving Brian the gong. I don't know, but I love that idea. We need a gong.
If I had a gong sound,
You are
effect,
never
I would
late.
definitely play
You
it
are never
now.
late, but it's been an interesting night because mom is I'm using it. I'm at the helm. I'm at the helm while dad's at work, and I got the life and the kids, and I'm momming and living at the same time.
I'm tired.
You're
I'm tired.
tired too. Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up here, Kevin. We'll go through the last couple questions. It did look look like Kevin Bounceman. Shayna probably saw some of the pictures that I posted, and I have a picture of you and Lucas from the back, and the two of you are just sitting there. That was fun.
Yeah.
Really, really good time. Oh, look who came in. Brian just went upstairs. Braden, I'm sure maybe you saw him earlier because I'm going back through the chat. Good to see you. Hopefully,
That was like 3 minutes ago.
hopefully we get to cruise with you again
That
soon.
was 3 minutes.
Well,
ago.
see, I'm running this, so I don't always
It
get
was-
to
it
read
was 3
through.
minutes ago.
Definitely chill vibe. You know what? Yes. I even noticed the people on the ship, like the passengers on the West Coast. Again, I don't know if this was what this was. If it was a line thing, if it was a ship thing, if it was a West Coast thing, if it was a age thing, if it was just a week thing, a timely thing, I have no idea. But even the people on the cruise just seemed way more laid back, way more relaxed, not a lot of hustle and bustle or hurry. I felt like we had a full ship, and I still felt like there wasn't even like a lot of lines. It just seemed more chill, except for, should I speak for dad? Because I know what bothered him. I know what bothered Big Bry. I know what bothered dad. He felt that the elevator etiquette on the Navigator this past week was non-existent. I don't think I experienced the same thing because we were crossing paths. We were together, but like I'd go and then he'd go, or we'd go, or whatever.
Yeah.
So I didn't see a lot of that.
I mean, like,
Did you
it was
see
just
people
like-
being rude on the elevators?
no, but it was like, it wasn't like people were being nice, but people weren't being mean. It was just like, you were like, got on the elevator, and then you just stood there. You were just like, you just stood there until you had to get off.
One of the things too is it just goes to show two people, two of this like same family, can have two very different experiences on the exact same cruise, right? Dad said that was something that he ran into. I didn't see it as much. Let's see. I showed up there an hour and a half before my boarding, and they got me right in. Yeah, it was very, very easy. Actually, they were telling people we stood back to board on the West Coast, and as we were, because we were waiting for two more people in our party, and as we were waiting, like they were like, no, we don't care what your time is, just go, get on. And they were like, and we're like, no, they're getting out of their Uber right there. We're just waiting for them. So yeah, like it was very speedy, very easy. Oh, but this was different. Ready? My East Coasters who haven't experienced this. You know when you like go through the port and you check in and then they scan you, and then I don't know what they call the thing that you walk on to get up to the ship, and then you board the ship and you're on the ship. Here, we had to go through that whole process, and they didn't scan our card until we literally had walked on the ship, And that's where they scanned our boarding pass, not our card. We didn't
Well,
have
they
it.
looked at our boarding pass to make sure it was the correct cruise, but they didn't really scan it until
Well,
we were actually
They
on.
always do that. So all the process is the same until the final scan has always, to me, been port side, and then you go through and you step on the ship. This was all the way through, step on the ship, and then they scanned our boarding pass. That was different. Hello there, Vicky. How are you? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Foodie's vacation. We did. We enjoyed West Coast cruising a lot. We had a good time. We talked about that. We were talking about the smart elevators a lot this week. We were with a bunch of new cruisers when we were on Navigator, and they sounded very interested in the smart elevators.
Wait,
So
there was something that was really crazy about the elevators.
what's that?
If you press the close button and the floor you were going to at the same exact time, it went straight to that floor. Even if other people had pressed buttons before that, you could press every other button before that. You could have every button on the outside of the elevator, like when you press it to get in. You could have all those buttons pressed, and it'll still go straight to your floor.
Yeah.
Smarter than smart elevators.
Smarter than smart elevators. So Mike has a good point right there. Congratulations on making Diamond. When you make Diamond on Royal Caribbean, you get 4 free drink vouchers a day.
Yeah.
They reset at 5 a.m. And they not only do you get those drink vouchers, but they are also transferable. So say you're cruising with somebody else and you get yourself a drink, you can actually use one of those vouchers and pass them to, they have to be with you, but pass it to them. So that's something really nice. But that brings up a good point. Who heard about the recent Royal Caribbean news that took effect August 1st? We actually found out about it on the 1st. It was kind of a quiet, it was kind of quietly done. So Royal Caribbean has, and many cruise lines do this. If you buy a deluxe beverage package, you have to get the deluxe beverage package for anyone above 21 in the same cabin, right? So if mommy and daddy are in the same cabin, and dad wants a drink package, mom has to get it too. If mom wants a drink package, dad has to get it too.
So they changed it so that only one of you.
Well, I'm going to explain what happened. Now, what they used to do is pregnant women can't drink alcohol. There are people in recovery who choose not to drink alcohol. There are other people who don't drink alcohol for health reasons, but who they're cruising with does, and they want to purchase the drink package. So in the past, you have been able to get an exemption letter either from your doctor or however, and Royal Caribbean would accept that if you turned it in the right way and had to go through the right steps prior to getting on the cruise. They would allow just one person to purchase it and the other person to have an exemption. They are no longer doing that. They are no longer exempting. If one person has it, both people have to have it. And regardless.
That makes no sense.
Well, you know what, Kev? I'm not going to take a side on this one because I can think of many reasons on both sides. And yeah, it's tough.
I'm tired.
I will say that I think we should probably expect a little slack grief over this. People are not happy, and I can understand why when you take something away. So I lost my free drinks in the casino, though. I guess I haven't been funny enough. Well, you know what, though? You got those 4, so I'm glad that you did. And yeah, once you hit Diamond Plus, I think you get 6 too. So
yeah, Diamond Plus and then Pinnacle 6 too, right?
And Diamond also gets a discount on the drink package. That's correct. You can get a pretty good discount on the drink package. All right, guys. Well, listen, I did my best tonight. Rounding up, herding some cats and making Jell-O stick to the wall. But thank you very much. Brian is back next week. We are back. Stay tuned because we do have an announcement. We do want to tell you what our next cruise is, where we're going, what we're doing. I will talk to Brian, find out how he wants to do that because it is going to be before our next group cruise. It's scheduled November 2nd on the MSC Meraviglia out of Brooklyn down to Florida and the Bahamas with many people on that. We're going to have a great time. So stay tuned for that. But we do have something coming up pretty soon that we can't wait to share with you. So thank you guys. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for being with us. Brian says good night. Katie says good night. Big Bri from work. I know he's listening right now. I know he can hear me because he should be off by now and in his travels home. So Dad, we'll see you soon. And Bri, or not, you're not Bri. Who are you?
Kevin.
Oh, Kevin. I knew I had another one. I
I'm
don't
the
know.
middle child. Why? Why?
What do you want to say?
I don't know. I'm tired. See you on the seas. Hi.